Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to try to get the Forester tuned, driving, and have some fun in it. Actually, just cruise. I've gone for a little cruise for a while. Last episode, I drove it out, and just when I got home from work, I gave it a quick wash. Didn't film any of it. Did take a couple of photos, but yeah, it's out there. It's washed, cleaned up in here. The bench is pretty clean. Got a few cranks we need to get rid of, and some cardboard boxes and whatnot, and a lot of stuff. I'm going to have a look at the tune right now, then I'll get out there, and I think I've got a couple of bolts loose on the TD05. I think that's why it's smoking. So I'll try to tighten them up. Alright guys, so the last couple of days I've been at work working on my center gauge pod, so it's getting pretty close to being finished for my fuzz, and I don't know why I'm trying to put gloves on. So yeah, been doing that, been watching more of my course for standalone tuning, and yeah, hopefully I can get this tuned enough to be able to drive it around. Obviously no full power runs, that would be pretty silly. Have a look at the tune. Been tuning with air fuel ratio like 14.7. I think I might go to lambda because that's what I'm learning in, and it's all percentage, so it seems a bit easier to tune with. Hopefully I can just convert what's in the table. I don't need to change the axes at all, so hopefully it'll just translate over to lambda. Alright, so we are just in units options from preference, so we can just go to lambda. There we go. Sick. So if you guys didn't know, what I've done here is I've just pretty much copied a WRX 2001 to 2005 WRX into my tables. It's got it running, and as you can see, I've got, what's that? It's like 12 columns of vacuum, which I don't think I need. Apparently if you have bigger cams, which I'm going to be getting, we are going to be producing less vacuum, so we won't be using a lot of this. That's pretty close. So we'll see where we need to be, but we're going to be using boost. I'm only up to 29 as well. So we're going to, once I take like these vacuums out, they're pretty far down, we can add more boost to this end. And obviously it's the target lambda table, and we have the base, which is the same. So yeah, this is VE, so it's all percentage. Seemed to be idling quite well before, so I'm going to pull up a log that I did last night that went for about 4 or 5 minutes, so have a look there. Alright guys, so just looking, I just went through the 432 second playback, and our vacuum's at minus 9.6, so we're sitting around here. We've got all of this, couple of cells, yeah, fine. We might get into this in D cell, but I don't think we're going to get that far. So I'm going to take these last 2 columns off with base and obviously target lambda. It's the same anyway, so yeah, I'm going to take a couple off there, which will enable me to put a couple more onto the other end. Counts. So I'm just looking at setting up the drivetrain speed sensor. So I was just going through what I need to do for the vehicle speed sensor, and it looks like I've got the wire available, grey with a black stripe. I was going to check. I'm pretty sure it's grey with a yellow one. that's available. Obviously I'm not connected to it, so I might not know, but yeah, I finally go out into the cold. Whoa, spiders. There she is. It's the first night she's been out. 6 months. Oops, wrong way. Oh, that's right. Oh, jeez, it's cold out there. The turret looks massive. I hadn't really stood this far back and went, yep. If this gets to Sakura, that's gonna attract some attention. Alright, it's freezing out here. I need to get this back in the garage. And, I didn't even notice Flash was there until I walked out just before. That's how dirty the windscreen was before I washed it. So I didn't really wash it. I rinsed it. I think I washed it before I brought it in here. It's just the leaves that come from the top of this garage and the dust that I've produced from everything that I do. Alright, I'll chuck the laptop in there and we'll get her back in. I don't know what's going on. I think it's something to do with my ABS, I think. Reverse, it goes back okay. Going forward, it was like the brakes were on. And what the hell is crackling? So, that is not a DPI. It's an ABI. ABI? Anyway, it says that there's a grey and a black one available. I looked at my wiring diagram that I got with my Haltech 550, which they no longer supply. So I may have been like close to the end of production, and they gave me an Elite 750 wiring harness. Now it says that it's got a grey and black DPI available on the software. Which is this? I've got the wiring. Will it work? Can I have the amount of stuff that the 750 has because I've got the wiring loan? That would be awesome. Fingers crossed it does. If it picks up a signal, then I can do it. Alright, so we've got here vehicle speed signal B134. Terminal 1. It's got signal voltage 0 to 5. Yes, I could do that. I'll wire it in there. Alright, so I've spliced that speed sensor in to just before it goes into the ECU. So just going to go set it up. Hopefully it's okay. Still got to work out what's going on with the ABS. Is it something that I've taken out that it needs? I don't know. I'll have to go inside, have a look on the computer at troubleshooting the ABS and see if there's anything that I've disconnected that it needs. Seriously, it feels like the brakes are on. Probably saw the last episode, reversing out, it was alright until I got out and I started turning as well. Grey one went onto the vehicle speed sensor and I picked it up, so that's all good. I'm going to try to use that grey and yellow one for the transmission now. So I need to go back inside onto the other computer and just check with the Forester's workshop manual if I can find just a single wire that has different voltages. That'd be awesome if I could. I don't know if I'll come back out tonight though. Yeah, so this wire here. Alright guys, I'm back in the garage. It's about 10 o'clock on Saturday. So I've got 1 week to Sakura. Now, obviously my video went up today on Saturday, and I had a comment from Sean Parton saying that, have I got an oil restrictor on the TD05? Maybe that's why it's weird, smoky. I don't think I do. I haven't checked yet, but I've got the 90 degrees in there. I haven't got banjo bolt. It's got the 90 degrees fitting. Pretty sure it doesn't have a restrictor, unless there's a restrictor on the other end. I have to look into that. Currently I'm looking at more electrical stuff, because that stuff is quite easy. Electrical, start pulling your hair out. Now obviously there's issues with my ABS. Got light constantly on the dash. My OBD does not connect anymore, so I can't look at anything on the actual car, like there. So I've obviously cut something or moved something that allows something to get to the OBD. So I'm gonna look at the wiring diagrams, see if anything from the OBD plug actually goes to anything that I've changed, and then we'll remedy that, and hopefully we can connect to it. Hopefully it tells me some ABS problems. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, just went through a couple of pages and the data link showed up on the AT control system. So there's two that get earthed, and there's one that goes to the transmission, two that goes to the transmission, one that goes up to a power source. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into those ones. If there's an issue there, there's an issue here. So, and another issue, throttle position sensor goes in to the transmission and to the engine control, which throttle position does not anymore, which goes to the health tech. So that might be the issue why it's nearly stalling out when I put it in gear and put the throttle down, because it doesn't, the transmission doesn't know what's going on. I think the voltages were different. Awesome. Keep looking into it. Alright guys, so there is no restrictor in this 90 degree here at all, but I'm pretty sure the banjo bolt that goes into the back of the head does have a restrictor. So hopefully that's enough. I'm going to see if all 5 bolts are tight on the back side of the TD05. Yep, they're all tight. Awesome. Alright guys, it's the next day. My head is hurting. Alright, what we are doing now is going through the AT control system, and I'm just checking which wires are still in the SU, checking if they are, crossing if they aren't, then I'll backtrack to see what is not in there. So yeah. Alright, so we've got two that aren't connected for the ECU that also goes to the transmission, which is light green and green. So we're going to find them. Light green is throttle position, which is this one here, which I've tagged on a little blue one there, which is this little piggy tail that I've put back in. No, it's not. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it is. B. That one. I'm holding C, talking about B. Okay, so there's a green one that needs to go into this one, which I need to backtrack and see what it is, which is C9. So I'll go through my engine electrical and see what C9 is. Obviously I've taken it out, so it's got to be something I've put into the Heltec. Alright, I found C9, which is green. It goes to a connector and then it goes to the combination meter. I don't know what that one is. I'm going to go try to find it. Have a look through some other ones. There must be a reason why I've taken it out. Alright, this green one, it's to the speedo. So I've got the DPO on it, speedo, and then this light one is throttle position. So these two need to go back in. Alright guys, fingers crossed I don't blow something up. So I've put the speedo back in and I've put the throttle position back in. Obviously there are two things that the auto needs. But hopefully the ECU and the Heltec don't fight each other about it. Let's see if, well, ABS would need that too. Well, I didn't get the full sweep on my tacho anymore. Great. Let's see if it starts. Not getting anything now. It's not liking me. Alright, disconnected the tacho, and now we have the sweep and reading. Throttle position is still connected. Got ABS on. Alright, so I'm going to go inside onto the computer, look at ABS and see where they go and see if I'm still connected, just like I did then. I can pre-rev it, I just did then, it's okay. See how we go. Maybe it just needs throttle position, so it knows like kick down and stuff like that for that transmission. 1 week and I should be at Sakura. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, so I've been going back and forth inside, looking on the computer onto the Forester's workshop manual, I've printed off some of it, been going through the wiring. I've added some more things back into the stock ECU. I've put everything that I can back in there, like injectors and coils are not in there. Airflow meter, sensor, oxygen sensor is not in there. I've traced it back to just here with power. I'm actually going to finish this episode here. More of a update on getting it ready for Sakura Picnic. I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to come back out later, and with the multimeter I'm going to check everything, make sure that the stock ECU is getting power. I don't even know if it is, because fuse number 9, this one here, that does the OBD, it does ECU, and it does transmission. So I think there's something in that wiring system there that I've played around with and stuffed up. So I'll edit this video, come back out, and hopefully tomorrow we can get this out for a drive and start road tuning it. But I'm pulling my hair out at this, like, it's doing my head in. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, keep watching up here, and I'll catch you next episode when hopefully have this running and driving. Bye.